Brooklyn Wolf of Makeup. This is April, you heard, and you're tuning into a brand new segment called Rant of the Week, featuring moi. That's right, it's moi. Did you see this face? My face is beat to the lots. So I'm going to be coming on here every week to talk about something that is pissing me off. Not talk, rant about something that has been pissing me off in the wrestling world this week. So this week I need to address the Sasha Banks situation. Now, if you guys checked out Clash of Champions on Sunday, pretty decent pay-per-view. Her and Becky Lynch had a match. Definitely a top favorite of mine. They went out into the audience, and when Sasha was trying to get over the barricade or border, a fan tried to grab her ass. Now, okay, there is an unspoken rule. If you're going to a show and you're going to be close to the barricades where you can see the wrestlers fighting in front of you, beside you, you can feel them, feel their heat and everything, you do not touch them. I don't understand why this man thought it was okay to try and grab Sasha Banks' ass. So, you think that's cool? You want to be sexually harassing somebody while they're putting on a show? I don't understand that. What was the whole entire point of any of that? You know, us wrestling fans, it's an unspoken rule. You do not touch the wrestlers. If they reach out to want to give you a high five, go right ahead. If you see them extending arms looking like they want to give you a hug, go right ahead, because they are giving you that permission to do so. What makes you think that you can go and just grab a wrestler like it's cute, especially a man trying to grab a female? Like, who raised you? Like, who raised you, sir? And apparently Sasha Banks is going to sue this person, and thank God, because that was absolutely not cool at all. This isn't the first time this has happened, and this is not the first time this has happened in WWE. There are so many wrestling brands, high brands, indie brands, crazy independent shows, and depending on the venue, sometimes you are going to be close to the ring and the wrestlers will be close to you, but you do not have a right to touch them. They're putting on a show. You know, they have this thing, they're setting up the show, they're doing it. So when it comes to situations like that, it's not expected of them, but they know it. And it's not cool. It's really not cool. If you're walking down the street, you don't want someone trying to grab your dick, do you? That's like us women. We don't want to be walking down the street and have some guy try to grab us. It's not fucking cool at all. It's not fucking cool. Just, please don't do that. You know, and that's just, I'm not just saying that for the men. I'm saying that for the females as well. Don't get me wrong. Some of these wrestlers be looking good. You know, if I went to a Raw or a SmackDown and I have front row seats and I see Finn Balor looking the way he does and he comes right by me, I'm not even going to think about touching them. I'm just going to be like, holy shit, you're right by me. But there are some fans who think, oh my God, they're right by me. I should tap them or something. That's in some shows where if you see them jump by the barricade after they won a match, and you know, you see some fans, you know, touching their shoulders and anything, you mostly see that going towards the guys. Now, you're up there, I don't commend that, but if it's something that is, you know, harmless, and if there's kids that are doing it, okay, that's fine. But a man grabbing another woman, not fucking cool. I think it was a couple of months ago where I'm not quite sure what indie show it was, but a fan was getting in the face of a female wrestler. I do not know exactly what happened. They looked like they got into a verbal altercation, and he spit at her. Now, I don't know what it is about this sport. It's sports entertainment that us wrestling fans, well, I'm not saying us because I'm not putting myself in that category. Some wrestling fans are die hard, and they go in when it comes to some of these wrestlers, and they get sucked into their gimmicks, especially the heels. You know, we have heels like when, you know, Miz was a heel, going off in the mouth. Daniel Bryan, AEW's now MJF, they go off in the mouth, and some of these fans take it in so seriously. I get it. You know, we grew up with this, but we should know by now, especially as adults, that these are characters, and you should not have to respond the way you want to respond, because this is a character. They're putting on a show. So to either be spitting at them or trying to hit a wrestler or even trying to touch them is not cool. Because guys, remember, just because they're wrestling does not mean that they will not turn around and punch you in the face. They will not do that, especially in the WWE, because they are WWE superstars. They know that they can get arrested. They know that it will be everywhere. But just remember, these wrestlers go in the gym. A lot of them know mixed martial arts. A lot of them know jiu-jitsu. A lot of them know how to kickbox. They have backgrounds of real fighting backgrounds outside of wrestling. So don't be surprised. And not even just for WWE superstars. I'm talking about even indie shows. Indie shows, wrestler punches you in the face, yeah, they're going to go to jail, but they're not going to make headlines. So just remember that they're not responding to you because they're putting on a show. But I want to say, if you're outside trying to meet a wrestler and you're doing selfies and stuff like that, and you try to grab them, boom, security's going to go on your ass. So remember that. Because that incident was really, especially as a woman, no. Because if some man tries to grab my ass, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Just letting you know. And believe me, it's not going to be with my fists. But I digress. So, okay. That was a lot. Thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's segment of Rant of the Week. I will have another one next week. And I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter at UPRYUPILW. And take care and have a good day.